weeks. I'm looking at a screen on someone's phone, but it's fine.
It doesn't matter. Show must go on, eh?
Show must go on, exactly.
Or do we play a song? Wait for the show to go on.
No, it should be fine. I can guarantee you that right now, when our marketing department looks on their phone again, it works.
Yes, absolutely.
I can guarantee you that. But Joe Rogan. He makes a podcast, and it's been a little bit controversial in the last weeks. Yes. Right now, a lot of his podcasts were actually removed. Some of his older podcasts, because there were things in there like racial slurs.
Yes.
And to everyone's surprise, well, I don't know if it's to everyone's surprise, but to my surprise at least, Joe Rogan was completely fine with this. He mentioned to the owner of Spotify, what is his name? Eck? I think his name is Daniel Eck. Yes. He mentioned, I made some mistakes in my old podcast, and it's probably better that they're not on the internet anymore.
Oh.
I appreciate that.
That's very
response.
grown up. Yeah.
I would have expected a lot more, fighting this from a guy like Joe. Yeah. Because I feel like that's very much how he is. But
that's what surprised me as well.
Props to him, I guess, for taking this straight up because of the guest, not because of Joe at all.
Yeah, that's fair enough. He does get some fun guests, though.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Elon Musk.
I think he talked to James Hetfield from Metallica, which is, I think, the one I listened to or started listening.
Could be. I'm also not an avid listener of Joe, but ever since he was in the news, I actually looked him up more. So, you know what they say, all kind of publicity is good publicity.
Absolutely. Something else that has been in the news is the alternative ending that China had given to Fight Club. Fight Club is a movie from 1999 directed by David Fincher, and China had changed this ending, and they got so much backlash that they decided to restore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, so we're getting into this a bit more, the whole censorship thing in China, a little later, but that's just a preview of what kind of stuff goes on in China.
Yeah, and I think it's a good time for a song. We're gonna listen right now to Miss You from Pierce.
All right.
Make promises, 'cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, 'cause I don't keep them. I already miss you.
Sorry, I was just taken aback by the absolute beauty of this song that I was speechless for a couple seconds and unable to continue my hosting duties. But I'll get right back into it. And
It isn't the first mistake we made today, so...
Very professional.
yeah, shit happens, eh? Stuff happens. Sorry, and I'm also fighting a cold. So if you hear any sniffing, make a game out of it. Take a shot every time you hear a sniff. Don't get grossed out. It's natural. It's human.
Are you saying that to me?
I'm
Okay.
covering up for my embarrassment, which is fine. Let's just move on to what's happening at NHL Stenden. First off, we have a little recap of the open day Saturday. So, Robin, if you would tell us about it.
Me?
Yes, you.
We had the open day this Saturday. I feel like it was a great success. There wasn't a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hope it makes the old people smile.
The old people.
Oh, well, elderly people is just
Elderly.
another word for old people. So, yeah. In other news, we have some more recap stuff to talk about. Last week, Thursday, the streaming platform from NHL Stenden Matters had a wrap party showing all the products made by students.
Yeah.
So you guys attended. What did
Yep.
you think?
Well, I think we share one opinion, and that is we were sad that we weren't on screen,
Yeah.
but no, it was fun. At the start there was like this trailer of, I don't know if it was all the shows, but a lot of the shows.
I really liked that trailer.
The trailer was really fun.
Yeah.
Especially when the Student's Diary came along with the stupid trailer thing
I
with
never
students.
saw that trailer.
story.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Well, as someone who may or may not have been involved with the planning of this event, I will say to you, I'm sorry that you were not shown on the big screen. You guys had beautifully designated areas with your own podcast on the Macs and with headphones, but
That nobody
unfortunately,
saw.
the Wi-Fi issue did not help.
Also, who
There.
would really go and sit there and listen to it?
At some point, there were people. There actually were.
We could
Oh.
check it. I could check it right now. It was. Did you watch the YouTube channel or?
Your YouTube channel was shown.
Let's see.
Okay. While Robin finds out for us if this brought him any more subscribers or whatever.
But
Well-
other than that, I want to say that it's nice and they should keep doing this. If
Oh,
production
yeah,
will be
definitely.
for Matters again, then it's a nice event.
It sure is. I thought it was
Should be a bit shorter, but
yeah, bit
it
shorter.
was nice.
It's not a lot of views, but
Aye.
it's fine.
Hey, one of those has
3 views.
double the views that others have. So that's
Well, I mean, yeah.
insane. Hey, any view is a view, right? Okay.
That's a good statement that we can make to marketing of school. When we're like,
Exactly.
well, we gained an increase of 100% viewers. We now have 2
Exactly.
viewers instead of 1.
It's all about how you phrase it. If you go from 1 to 2 viewers, you say the viewership has doubled. And that is a true fact. No one can take it away from you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to more serious business. Stuco, the Student Council of CB, is hiring.
Yep.
They have various departments. We've got events, development, and 2 more wonderful departments, which the names have just left my mind just now. But if you would like to apply, you can check out their Instagram and find out some more about the positions that they have available. And finally...
Is that a fire truck?
That's not the music, is it?
No, that's a fire truck.
Okay, fire truck said hello.
That was loud.
Very much
Let's
so.
see, Stuco, we have marketing, we have development, we have design, and we have events.
Yes, exactly. Those are the events you can apply to. So if this sounds interesting to you, be sure to check it out and apply. And who knows, we'll see you in Stuco.
If you need your USBs.
Exactly. Okay, our final little thing that is happening at NHL Stenden is a great... you can support a great cause. Universities Fighting World Hunger is holding this like collection thing. You can hand in your plastic bottles, and yeah, that's how they get some money, I guess, by bringing it to the stores and whatnot.
Do they? Is it for charity?
Yeah,
I thought it was
Yeah.
for charity, right? Yeah.
It
Yes.
is for charity.
It is.
It's good though. I remember back in my high school, and my mom does it right now too for her school. She's a teacher. You have this thing where you get the caps of your bottles, plastic bottle caps. You all put them in a bin, and then I don't know what actually happens to them, but it's also like for charity. It is for like guidance dogs.
Oh,
Well,
wow. Okay, that's cute.
It's really cool.
The one they do here is for fighting world hunger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
And these are like the yellow bins that you will see at school. You can put it in there.
Put your bottle in there.
Exactly. So
Put your bottle
don't
in
throw it
there.
in the trash. Donate it and help out a great cause.
Yeah.
That wraps up what is happening at Enchilston, and we'll be back after some music.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to Sunshine by Skirk, and we're gonna listen to to Pilgrims by the Scandinavians.
All right. Be back soon. beautiful song. Wow.
Wow.
I'm saying that because I missed pretty much all of it. Doesn't matter though. Let's get into our a bit more serious topic of the day. We already dropped something at the beginning about the Fight Club ending being restored in China, and we're actually talking about censorship in China. So, let's just start at the very basic and define censorship. Lisa, if you could play Oxford Dictionary for me. Or actually, Google Dictionary. Look at our sources.
Google Dictionary.
Yes.
Oh my god, now I have to say this.
Yeah, you do. I asked you to say it because I was not able to breathe. So,
Okay, what is censorship? Censorship is the suppression or prohibition of any parts of books, films, news, etc. that are considered obscene, politically unacceptable or threat to security.
okay, I'm gonna give this reading
Oh
a
my
4
God.
out of 10. Well done.
Why do you keep asking me to read stuff?
You're our
Yeah,
news anchor.
you're
I should
news
practice
person.
on this.
Yeah, let's. Can you say prohibition again?
Prohibition.
That was good.
Yeah.
Last time it was
Well, to be fair, Dorcas, you could give it a try.
Me?
Yeah, what is the definition of censorship?
The suppression or prohibition of any parts of books, films, news, etc. that are considered obscene, politically unacceptable, or a threat to security.
Why do you have to say it so fast?
Just break the studio.
It does not make it any better.
Sorry. Anyway, so the Fight Club ending was it was changed to a pro-government ending, but they got a lot of backlash for this, so it was restored. But not restored to the normal, restored to that what it was before, which is also missing some scenes, some of the nudity scenes and the spicy scenes.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
Yeah,
we
but-
decided to get a little deeper into this. Like, why do they censor? And what is the consequence of that? Looking at, society and how exposed they are to news like this.
Well,
media.
I wonder, like, because with the internet we have nowadays, I would always think that censorship nowadays is next to impossible.
You would think so, but
Because if you would want to see Fight Club, the original, there is 1,000 ways you could do it.
Yeah.
I would
But
think so.
we've done our research.
Yes, and our research shows that, of course, there are social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which are blocked. And on Google, certain search words are also blocked, and they actually have a bunch. And when I say a bunch, I'm talking millions. Millions of people are employed to actually block these search words. So very little is going to get through.
Yeah.
And news sites like the New York Times, it's banned. And also journalists who try to go to the country and expose certain things, they will be threatened or harassed. And visa applications are frequently denied. So that shows you what the
That's how they do it.
climate is like there. And reasons for this can be religious, moral, cultural, all sorts of things. And especially since 2012, when Xi Jinping, I'm very sorry about that pronunciation. I should have done my research on that as well. But ever since he became leader, this has significantly stepped up. Yeah, I know. And
Sorry.
this is...
Now it's my laugh.
you want to talk?
No.
Well, this one is on air, so we have this
We
forever.
will clip it.
Hell yeah, perfect. Okay, let's try and get serious here. Let's try to discuss a relevant concern or issue. At least I don't know if they view this as an issue, but
Well, especially now the Olympics are there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the news? The guy from the NOS.
Oh
No.
You
that
haven't seen the clip?
That he were pushed away. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that
So-
was it's actually from he's actually Frisian. Fun fact. But yeah, he was doing his report, and then I don't know if it was a security guard or whatever, but at least a police officer maybe, and he was like, "No, you're not going to do your report here," and he got pushed
Yeah.
away.
Well, I read that happens a lot. That you're not freely or openly, you cannot do that. Just wherever you want. Even though they said that during the Olympics you could. you were able to free speech. But
yeah, but do you think that is something they said to, make people feel more welcome when actually they don't really let people speak about whatever they want?
yeah,
'Cause
well,
you don't
if
know.
they do all the other stuff, then yeah.
Yeah, so oh, Jesus. A lot has happened, and what I was interested in is like, is like China like culturally? What are their cultural values? What could be behind this? And I was looking up, and I found this website called Carnegie, and they're about like world peace. So I will trust them to give me an honest and solid idea of what their culture is like. And some of the core values in China are harmony, righteousness, courtesy, loyalty, and lastly, honesty, which I think is a very interesting thing for. And the youth is more progressive as opposed to the older generations, but still, the people in charge will censor just about anything,
Yeah.
including our favorite media products. And we have some examples of media products that have been edited and banned. So edited, for example, are Titanic, Iron Man 2, and Bohemian Rhapsody. And it's mostly about whatever doesn't comply with their values or in their
Yeah.
norms that gets edited. And sometimes they even go as far as banning movies, such as Dark Knight, Deadpool, and Call Me By Your Name. And you also told me that some artists
Yeah.
are banned.
From entering the country or doing live performances
Yes.
or broadcasting their live performances,
yeah.
which are Justin Bieber or Lady Gaga.
Wait, they
Yeah.
cannot even enter the country?
Nope. They are banned from
Yeah.
entering just because of probably the message or their
Well, I
image.
read that Justin Bieber, because of his behavior in the past. Well, how long has he known? Like 10 years?
Very long.
Yeah.
Longer. Yeah.
And Lady Gaga because of her music, but also the statement she made about, what she stands for. And they don't agree with that. So,
Yeah. There
sadly.
are also some very classic songs which you would not even think need banning because they're so, well known and so harmless, I would say.
I wonder what it's like though when you live there. Because
Yeah.
for us, it's very weird.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Like if today, for instance, our government would be like, yeah, no more Justin Bieber. It's not allowed. That for us would be very, very strange. Because
Yeah, definitely.
we've known Justin Bieber for a very long time. We've listened to Justin Bieber for a very long time. But
Yeah.
I wonder how it is in China.
Yeah.
But I also
me too.
wonder if they go, visit other countries, are they able to then, go through their phones and actually Google stuff or is it still
Probably.
blocked on their phone? It's like,
No, they must be right. I could imagine that they have their own apps on their phones.
yeah,
Yes.
But if you leave the country, you should be able to
I guess
just
so,
Google
right?
things, right?
Yeah.
That must be weird. Imagine never using Google, then leaving the
Yeah.
country, being able to use Google.
Well, they do actually have Google. It's just that a lot of search were banned.
Yeah.
So they're only able to see a small part of this. And, to us, places like platforms like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram are huge to us because that is our main source of news, entertainment, and everything. And of course, they have their own platforms, but they are missing out on a lot of this,
Yeah.
which to me, I can't imagine a world without.
No.
Even though
No,
it's
me
not
neither.
been around for that long as we have been around, still, it defines our today world so much that I cannot imagine life there. Also, I would probably be a bit scared to speak up because, you can get
Definitely,
jailed and
yeah.
fined for certain comments. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know from China because, of course, also, I don't have it on this list and I also don't know it off the top of my head, but some games are also, of course, banned in China.
Yeah.
But they're still very popular in China, which I will always find super interesting. Because there's definitely ways to play those games.
oh, there must be. And there must be people who get around the bans and censorship. And they must have sneaky ways of doing this, but, all the power to them. But what I think is an interesting question is, where do you draw the line for censorship? Because is it all about protecting the people, or are you protecting an image or a cultural value? And I think my personal opinion is that they have definitely gone too far in censoring things.
Yeah.
because, you know, people are smart. People can fend for themselves and decide what's good and what is not without the government telling them this is what you should think. Because at this point, it feels like they're just telling people, think this, do this. Oh, do this? Yeah, jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think censorship is
disappeared.
such a difficult topic. I feel like
Yeah.
China takes it way too far. And I also feel like some things should be censored, also in our culture.
Absolutely.
But then again, it is up to the people to decide what they want
Yeah.
to know and read, right? I feel like, I think we talked about this once, that if you want to know something, you're gonna find it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
If you really want to, you will. And I think that also brings me kind of to the next question, like, is this harmful or helpful? And I think in many ways it's more harmful. Like, if you're protecting someone from seeing, like, extreme graphic violence or abuse, then yeah, that is helpful. And I think that's a righteous thing to censor. But, you know, just general information that everyone has access to besides them is probably not the best thing to censor. But, you know, it's a sensitive topic as well.
It definitely is, yeah.
So I don't want to
Yeah,
drop
I couldn't
any,
imagine a world without The Dark Knight or Deadpool.
Yeah.
they have defined pop culture for us for many years. So
Also, I read that since August last year, they banned like, well, a few hundred songs from karaoke in the whole country.
yeah,
They can no longer sing some karaoke songs because of, well, harmful sentences. Yeah, they
Yes.
can no longer sing it.
You even have some examples, right?
No. But imagine singing Justin Bieber. You cannot do that. You know, even not in karaoke.
It's a different world out there, and I'm
Yeah.
guessing we will never understand it. We'll just have to accept that it's like this. And
Well, there's a website called Amnesty International. Maybe you know it.
Yep.
It's a
Yes.
good website to visit. There are ways you can help or protest against a lot of things happening there. You can get more information. I think it's a good organization to go to and see what you can do
Yeah, definitely.
to get people freed from prison that they should not be in there. That kind of stuff. So
It's
definitely
good.
check it out.
Yeah, I find it very hard to imagine all this. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been to Asia in general.
Same.
But I always hear from people that Asia, it's just a whole different world. And I know a lot of people that are super fan of Japan, for instance.
Yeah.
But in China, I just cannot imagine what it's like being there.
well, I mean,
Me
to them
neither.
it is normal, but of course, with younger people having different views and probably more exposure to internet and more information, it's probably going to change. Also, when a new regime or whatever starts. But tying this back into where we started, Fight Club, this ending was in fact restored after backlash. So that
Yeah.
does show you what the public can do when they fight back. And I think that shows maybe a positive change to this censorship topic issue.
Yeah, it definitely
thing.
shows that if there is backlash, that it can change.
Absolutely. So take this message and realize if you really want something to change, you can change it, you can fight it.
But the weird thing with Fight Club, I don't know the whole story, because Fight Club, it was already released in China because it's an old
Yeah.
movie. And then all of a sudden, last week, they were like, oh, we need to change this last scene.
Yeah. But still, a lot of things are removed from the movie, so
Yeah, fair enough.
it's- Yeah.
Do you want to spoil the end?
Yeah.
I mean, it's from 1999, so most people have seen it.
Let's
And
spoil
if
the
not,
end and then quickly move on to some music, no?
sure.
Okay, let's hear it.
So
Spoiler alert.
in the
Warning.
spoiler. Do we want to listen to the spoiler for the China version or the Western version?
Let's hear the China version.
All right. In the China version, you basically get a black screen with text saying that the police has stopped the protagonist from exploding, or not exploding a building, but a building exploding.
All right.
And the explosion of that building is a what you call it in English? It's a plan. It basically depicts capitalism. It destroys capitalism.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea behind it.
Okay.
And that was censored for just text saying, "Oh, the police were able to stop it in time." The end.
Beautiful.
The end.
This is how we're gonna end movies from now on. You just cut out the dramatic ending and you put a
just-
black screen says,
This
they lived
happened.
happily ever after.
We're
Done.
very useful if you're out of budget.
Oh yeah, shit.
The rest of the story. The
Honestly,
end.
if they had given that reason, I would have said, yeah, you know what, I get that. I understand. That's cool.
Imagine seeing Dune and then halfway through the movie, it's just like,
Black screen. Budget.
psych!
No
Goodbye.
money.
Hell no. I'm glad that we don't face as much censorship as some other countries do.
I am too. We
But,
are freely
yeah.
able to play any music we want, and right now we're gonna listen to Melodia by Censored.
Hell yeah.
Tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. I tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you.
Hi!
We're back, and oh my, what a smooth show we have for you today. All sorts of trouble, but hey, it's what makes this show authentic, and that's what we care about, authenticity. And we also care about the weather. So let's hear the weather report for today, Lisa.
I'm gonna read again. On
Weather
today's
report, Lisa.
Weather with Lisa.
Yes.
All right. So according to veer.nl,
That means weather.nl.
yeah, weather.nl. Yeah. Yes. Let's whisper this. All right. So there's a front with a lot of clouds, with mainly light rain. It will drag over the country almost all day, but it will luckily move to our friendly neighbor, Germany.
Perfect!
Well, I hope
they
they
get
enjoy.
some rain.
Yeah.
In the southeast of the country, it will rain until the evening. It's already somewhat dry here in the north, and the sun will greet you often. So say hi to the sun if you see him. So yeah, to round that off, today's temperature will be between 6 and 8 degrees. So get a coat. Not a scarf is not really necessary.
6 to 8?
Leave your umbrella at home because I think, I feel it. It's dry.
Okay, so
No umbrella
on
necessary.
National Umbrella Day, you will not be needing an umbrella.
In the north.
I just
In
thought of
the
this. I have
north.
an umbrella in my backpack.
Oh my god. Well, would you like to use it? Would you like to
Well,
show
it is
off
National
to-
Umbrella Day, right?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hold on.
Okay, as I talk about the next topic, we will be getting an umbrella show. Oh
Make
my
the sound.
God.
Use the sound.
Oh
of the
yeah,
umbrella.
yeah.
Just
Hold
press
on.
the button.
Oh yeah.
So,
Bad luck for days.
Well, what's it, 13 years, right?
that's
Yeah.
all
Something
good.
like that.
13. I've got that marked on me. It's meant to be. Okay, let me talk about this following topic. Last Sunday, I was awoken by the sound of what I thought was trains honking, but it was not. It was actually tractors on the city center square, and they were
That's
protesting.
What I heard.
Yes.
I was like, what the is this?
And it's not so authentic and original because we've seen this before in Canada. People are protesting COVID measures, and they decided Sunday morning at 9:30 is the best time to do this.
Yeah, like why?
Well, luckily,
It got attention.
it didn't last long. About 15 minutes in, and I was able to go back to sleep because they stopped. They gave up.
I find it such a weird... honestly, I find it such a weird way of protesting. It's like, let's
Yeah.
all come together to a honk.
It feels very like low IQ
It's kind of
to be
weird.
doing this.
It's like, what,
Also-
what is your goal?
It's a Sunday morning. Who is going to be in that courthouse? No
True.
one.
Yes, that's very true.
What do you think?
But hey, we are talking about it, so
We are talking
That
about
is true.
did something
It's
right.
fantastic. They gave us a little news.
But to be
topic.
fair, I have no clue what the protest was for.
Actually, same. That COVID thing, that's a pure guess.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Like, what are you protesting for? No, probably COVID, but I don't know.
But was it? You said tractors?
Yeah. Well, I
Maybe
didn't see it.
farming.
It could be a farming-related thing. But since the thing in Canada was related to a vaccine mandate that was in place, I
Well, maybe.
assumed that it was also related to the same thing. But I think we have a fact check happening as of
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
I'm looking up the tractor thing.
yeah.
Um,
Let's get to the
tractor
bottom
thing.
of the tractor.
you're cutting a bit soon to me though, because I need to read it. But there was a tractor protest. It still doesn't say why. It just says avoid the city, avoid city center. Everything is stuck. Yeah, it literally says because of the protest by farmers, please do not go to city center because
Hey, I'm spotting something. It does look like it might not be corona related. It might be related to some environmental things that have been going on for a while now. So you know what?
yeah.
Let's leave this up to the listeners, viewers, and just have them decide which one do you want.
yeah, what do you want to protest
What
for?
would you like this protest to be for?
just pick
a
one.
favorite. Exactly. We don't care about journalistic integrity. We care about giving the people a choice. And I choose to move on to the next topic because this is getting ridiculous. This is actually corona related. So, Robin, if you could give me the updates.
Yeah, we can't get rid of corona yet,
Sadly.
but we can get rid of people there. There.
Sorry. We can't get rid of people.
No, we
Yes,
can't get
we
rid of
can.
corona, but we can get rid of people their corona certificates, which has already happened. I think it was February the 8th that nearly 500,000 people would lost their corona certificate. This is because they haven't gotten their booster or they haven't added the booster to their app yet. Because when you get your booster, you have to add it to your Corona Check app by yourself. And if you don't do that, I wouldn't say your certificate isn't completely gone. But if you go to the cinemas or anywhere where you need to show it, it'll show a red cross and you're gonna like, what's going on? I got boosted. You have to add it manually.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Consider this a reminder. If you have not added your booster shot to your certificate thing, do it now. And otherwise you will get into trouble. And
Yeah.
we don't like trouble.
But this comes with another addition to this story because in 3 days, 500,000 people have also signed a petition against the Corona Check app.
Oh, okay. And how many does it need to be considered for anything seriously?
Well, you need 75,000 to get into
The second room,
into
the
Parliament.
Tweede Kamer.
To make a statement, you need 75,000 signatures, so they definitely got that. But we all know that this is a point of discussion for a very long time.
Yes.
So it's not new to our politicians, but it does show that 500,000, that's a lot in 3 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is shows that a lot of people do agree.
Yeah, but what's your guys' opinion on the check app?
I think it's a nice, convenient way of checking people. It's pretty low effort, but efficient, and I don't mind it. You just have to make sure you have your phone on you at all times, which I personally do. So I don't mind it. It's better than whipping out a whole document that says, this is what I got vaccinated, you know, it's...
Well, it's easy of use on the phone. What do you think of the whole concept in general?
Of what?
Just a check
the
app.
fact that
Oh.
we have an
The
app
fact that you cannot
checks.
go to the cinema if you haven't gotten your vaccinations or been tested or anything.
No, I think that's good. You want
Yeah.
to be able to protect people and also make sure that someone is not going to infect other people. And if you don't want to get vaccinated, you can get tested, and this app will show, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So perfect. I mean, it seems low effort to me, and something that most people should be able to deal with. And I don't mind it. I think it's convenient.
Yeah, in the last week there have been, well, not the last weeks, just over all this time that we had the app, there have been actually studies to the check app, and I think it was the University of Utrecht, out of the top of my head. They did a whole research, and they concluded that the check app doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Really?
So that does bring a little to this situation.
Yeah,
Wow.
I personally, I think the Corona check app is kind of stupid. I think
Okay.
I personally think that how do you say this in English? I wish we could do a Dutch show.
Say it in Dutch and we'll help you get through it.
Schijnveiligheid.
It's like
Exactly.
it's like pretend safety.
Pretend safety.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
I feel like especially well, as you know, I work in
False security.
false security. Well, especially from a cinema point of view, you just have 1.5 meters distance in a cinema, and I feel like that is way more effective than any check app.
But
In-
aren't they gonna remove all measurements? I read that yesterday that they want to. So maybe it won't be necessary anymore in the near
I can't
future.
wait for the day that the check app is gone. It's such an inconvenience. Every time when you go to a restaurant, you have to pull out your phone, you have to
Oh.
get your thing checked. There
Here's-
used to be a day where you just got in, you sat down, and you just started having fun.
Listen, there's one thing I strongly dislike about this app, and that is the fact that when you click on open your code or show code, you get blinded by this heaven light bomb because it's so fucking bright, and it never fails to surprise me. Jesus himself says, hello, here's the code.
You're blessed with the QR code.
Hell yeah, exactly. Okay.
But now that's news for that's COVID news of this week. Next week we'll probably have more COVID news because
Yes.
it's COVID.
And it's gonna stick around for a while. Anyway, let's wrap this up with some updates about the Olympics. As you know, the Olympics are happening in Beijing right now, and because we're on a bit of a different time schedule, their stuff is happening early morning till early afternoon for us. So if you want to watch stuff, you have to get up real early.
Yeah.
Not happening. But yeah, let's hear an update about medals and how we especially are doing, because that's relevant.
I did not look that up. But
I got it right here,
oh,
the
well,
medals.
Let's hear it then, Robin.
Well
I have
then
some other stuff that I want to say.
we can get to that in a minute. Is it
We
Olympic
will.
related or?
Yes.
All right. Well then let's start with the medals. The Netherlands.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get it? The Netherlands has done what now?
Yeah, the Netherlands is doing decent, I guess. We're right now in 6th place when it comes to medals. We have 7 in total. We have 3 gold medals, we have 3 silver medals, and we have 1 bronze medal.
Oh, and don't we have an Olympic record coming from Mr. Kjeldnuis himself? That's what I saw.
Don't
at
ask
least.
me.
No, listen. First it was Thomas Krol, I believe his name is, who broke the Olympic record for speed skating. And then Mr. Nice came right after him and just absolutely obliterated that record by setting his own.
You know, you should do more research if you want to bring up these things.
Yeah.
Did I not just give you straight up facts?
You were questioning it.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
I don't know. He got an Olympic title for the 1500 meters.
Well,
Ice skating.
That is
It's already
something.
impressive.
The more gold they bring home, the more I love my country.
Right.
Anyway.
But
tell them that.
actually, Norway is doing the best at
Okay.
12 medals, 5 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze. Followed up by Germany, 5 gold, 3 silver, 0 bronze. Then comes Austria with 12 medals in total, 4 gold, 4 silver, 4 bronze.
Nice.
Followed up by Sweden,
Whoa.
4 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze. And then the United States with 9 medals in total, 3 gold, 5 silver, and 1 bronze. And then the Netherlands with their 7 medals.
All right.
So,
well,
Decent.
decent
Decent
for a
is the
country as
word.
little as we are.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
And of course, we absolutely dominate at skating because it's in our blood, in our veins, pumping through and whatever. Anyway, I think we've given the people a very interesting show today.
Excuse
Um,
me.
Oh, so sorry.
We're not going to
And-
skip
and-
over another
and the
topic
most
made by Lisa.
And as interesting as it has been so far, nothing has been as interesting as what we're going to hear next. So Lisa, please give it to us.
So currently,
Yeah.
you can watch ice hockey, curling,
Ice
And-
hockey.
luge.
Now what?
I looked it up how to pronounce it. It's luge.
How do we spell
Then
this?
what do you do?
It was a picture of someone flying with skis. So
Oh, that's insane. I
I think you say luge, but I don't want to be dumb.
How do
Right? Pronounce. It says luge.
Luge.
yeah, this is the one where you just
Luge.
go flying. You go down a little slide or something,
Yeah.
and then you go flying. And
So it's
then,
kind of the word luge.
Oh, it's not even that one.
It's like a bobsleigh, but you're all just by yourself. Yeah, I got that picture as well.
I saw a picture.
We have this perfect picture of two guys that are on top of each other going down on a very tiny sled.
Okay.
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 Is
so
that all
more
we
news?
have?
No.
Okay.
So, as you may have seen during the games, some of the Olympians are awarded with stuffed pandas.
Yes.
This is also known as the mascot Bing Dwen Dwen, and Bing means ice in Chinese. So, fun fact for you.
Cute.
They get that instead of the, well-known medals.
I just looked up the ice bears. They were
Ice bear, the crow
Panda.
panda.
or pandas. I'm sorry.
Okay, I know we don't study like marine biology or whatever, but that is absolutely not a bear.
So these animals are like inside a plastic shell that is meant to be representing ice, and
Oh.
they have like golden breath above or underneath it. But you may wonder,
I see.
are they never getting their medals? Well, they are. It will just be at the last moment for the ceremony
What?
in the evening.
Budget
So-
cuts.
So they get
Yeah,
wait
budget cuts.
during the ceremony they get the panda.
Yeah, so when they win, they go up to the thingy, they
Oh.
get the pandas, and then
Imagine if you don't know that as
you just get a panda.
yeah,
You're just like,
you're like I won. I'm gonna get my gold medal, and then they show up with the panda.
but they'll get their medals during the evening's victory ceremony. So they get a panda and a medal.
I wonder if that's a thing that they keep. I feel like
Well,
a medal
panda
is something
Chinese,
you
right?
really.
So
No, I feel like the.
Roof.
What if you lose the medal? Well,
Could happen.
yeah.
You know, imagine.
Someone breaks in, they see the medal, they take it, but they see a panda, they're like, "Ugh."
Yeah,
so
right?
you have the panda.
I'll leave the panda. Okay, well,
Interesting.
It's like
They
they,
look-
it's
they
like
look
they
kinda
said
cute.
in The Godfather, leave the medal, take the panda.
But hey, wasn't this a great addition to the show?
This was absolutely brilliant. This is chaos as never seen before. I think we've had the most stupid moments we've had on a live show ever, including the fact that I'm still sitting here like Mary Poppins. This has been a fantastic show. Greater radio... Yeah, we got an audience. Greater skill and talent has never before been seen on radio like this.
I think they're all looking at your umbrella.
Y'all got a problem?
I think the radio isn't the confusion here. It's that you're sitting here with
So what?
umbrella.
It's National Umbrella Day. Why you gonna look at me, bro? Okay, anyway, let's wrap this up because we are all collectively going insane here. I want to thank you so much for listening. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week when we're all mentally checked and ready to go. Goodbye.
You forgot the summary of the show, but that's fine.
That's up to you.
That's up to me? I'm not even gonna. We talked about stuff today.
It was serious.
We talked about
fun.
censorship. We talked about
China.
China. We talked about the Olympics. We talked about Stuco, who is hiring. We also talked about tractors that are honking in the middle of city center. It's been an interesting week. A lot has happened.
Wow. Yeah.
And with that, I repeat my final words. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, week, good night. Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
next week.
Maybe we won't be live on Thursday, but that's another topic.
Oh, surprise.
Surprise! Bye-bye!
Bye.